War with a Mate. Me, Andy.
And that's it. It's just Andy. It's just Andy today. James isn't here.
Oh, good. This is going to be I'm already annoyed at you.
I'm tired today. I'm actually really tired.
Never let the audience see weakness.
They can see it. Oh,
they can hear it.
They can smell it on me. It's in my tone. It's in my body language. It's all stuff that they wouldn't really tone they'd pick up. Come on then, Andy. What's the gist?
Are you really doing it? You were energized 5 minutes ago.
It's starting to peter out.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, more progress with the game today. We are zeroing in on that first turn.
We are. It's the start of a new year. It's the start of the actual game. We got the map out today. We spilled it out into the floor. We were gonna do a lot of things. We were gonna get all of our pieces out. We were gonna put them on the board. We were going to do the naval convoy stuff, so I can get all my resources shipped out. And then we realized, as always, we've overshot.
We've underestimated the work in between, or not work, the fun in between what we're aiming for and what we're actually going to be doing. So we've been organising our troops into baggies today.
We mean that, and yeah, it's exactly how it sounds. So we spent 3.5 hours looking through the trays of little cardboard pieces and then putting them into little plastic baggies.
So they're organised now. So
they're organised now, yeah. So next time we can put them on the actual board, the actual map.
Yeah,
that's
a big step.
It's progress.
It's a lot of people would consider it starting the game.
Yeah, well, it is starting the game. We've started it now. We're starting the mini scenario for the game. We're starting the 6-turn run. Yeah, it'll be good.
Graziani's offensive coming up.
Yeah, it's in progress. This is it. The offensive's underway. We spent 3.5 hours getting the pieces out. We listened to a lot of girly pop in the background, some Taylor Swift, some Chapel Roan.
I mean, that is the theme song to this podcast when it's not being recorded.
We listened to a lot of girly pop.
Yeah,
just great stuff. Great upcoming artists for
like
2025.
Taylor Swift.
Well, she's pretty established, but the other ones, they're all up and comers. They're doing well, bit like us. We're the up and comers. We're up and coming. We're coming to
2025, the year of War of the Mate and girly pop.
Yeah, we're one and the same. That's that sort of sums it up, doesn't it?
Come on, man. This is not acceptable.
This is
this is a horrific energy spike.
So we did that. We got all the pieces into bags. I did make a little promise last time, didn't I? During the New Year's Eve one, that I wasn't going to get annoyed at the game anymore, and I'm not. I do have some constructive criticism which we can get into soon.
Yeah, let's hear it.
No. I'm not there yet.
Okay, you need to work yourself up into a lava, but not be angry at the game.
If I say it now, Andy, I'm just going to be annoyed.
Okay.
Because it's annoying. And I made a promise.
We are so not the people to finish this game.
And yet. So the it's been.
Come on. I mean, this is not okay.
This is the start. This is fine. As we go on, the energy's gonna rise up.
I mean, I fucking hope so.
A rising tide raises all ships, my friend. And that tide's a coming. I can see it in the distance. But
hope
right now,
it doesn't drown us, eh?
Yeah, we can't be drowned. We've got gills. Gills of steel.
That's a bad thing for a gill to be made out of.
Steel? Well, they need to be like so fleshy, don't they?
I mean, I assume so.
Oh, we brought this up earlier, didn't we? When we were unpacking these pieces, we started to wax lyrical on life a little bit. We were talking about meat and what constitutes meat. We were talking about fish.
Yeah, it's meat.
Yeah, it is. So we just want to do a bit of a public service announcement. If you think that fish isn't meat, you're a liar, or you're just wrong. You can choose. That's up to you. We're going to give that agency to the listener. But fish is meat.
Yeah, so for any pescatarians listening, you're not fooling anyone. Just go get a burger.
Yeah, get a burger, a steak, or just have fish and just call it what it is.
Sea meat.
Sea meat. Lovely bit of sea meat.
Yeah, that's...
I'm on a seafood diet myself, Andy.
Go on.
Just krill.
Oh, the whale diet.
Yeah. Well, whales last a long time.
I mean, yeah, and it's because of the krill. Everyone knows that.
Krill's got to be somewhat nutritious. So much of it. Krill's the rice of the sea, isn't it?
Yeah? Maybe the dirt of the sea.
The thing is, the risk with rice is you reheat it in the microwave and you risk arsenic poisoning. That's a thing,
Yeah, it's a risk I'm willing to take.
But you don't have that with krill.
I mean, do you know that? There's probably mercury in there, other heavy metals that we've polluted the sea with and they've eaten.
Heavy metals, eh? I was going to list some bands, but I don't really want to get into the fine minutiae of causing a debate about, is this band heavy metal or are they just heavy? I like metal. I like rock. I
mean, yeah, both like it. You more than me.
But I don't want to start that discussion.
It's no girly pop.
It's not.
Yeah.
I'm fine to talk about the fact that fish is meat.
Okay.
I'm not going to get into
really
that.
Bringing it back to that again.
But I'm not going to get into, something as delicate as, music genres. I'm not an expert on that. I wouldn't dare talk about something I'm not an expert on.
I mean, as we've proven, we only talk about what we know.
Yeah. We're just two geniuses.
Like, this game is we're almost talking about it each week, and then wild, uninformed opinions.
We've probably got our Mensa certificates on the way, haven't we?
I actually turned them down.
Oh yeah, we don't.
I don't want to be associated with those dum-dums. I mean, if you need a group to send you a badge to tell you you're smart, you're an idiot.
I think I'm coming down with something, Andy. I think I'm ill.
Well, power through, buddy.
I think I'm a little
and
bit
bring me
sick.
that energy you promised.
Oh, I didn't promise anything.
You did earlier this podcast. You said you were going to get more energized.
No, I said I'm going to be less annoyed at the stuff I'm annoyed about. Right.
Which let's go to that.
Fine. All right.
Because we have nothing.
So I was getting out the pieces. We were sat back to back. It was
farting away.
a few trumps did escape. That's not indicative of who we are as people. That's just bodily function. That's fine. It's fine to fart.
I mean, our lack of control or courtesy to our fellow man.
We're just two close friends. That's all. It's fine.
Farting away, turning this room into a horrible nightmare.
It's a little hot box of love.
Yeah.
We were sat back to back picking out these pieces. We heard each other mutter in frustration quite a bit. We were just trying to get through. Just two people trying to figure our way through this, navigate the minefield that this game is.
I mean, my issues are mainly with the British military command in the 1940s rather than SPI.
Yeah, but the thing is, you also organised your box badly. I'm putting this right back on you, friend, because when we were organising these pieces into the plastic trays they came in, I was organising them by the types of description that they had, like the abbreviation on these tiny pieces of cardboard. So Roman numerals and then slash and then a number, putting them in one thing. If it was Roman numerals / Roman numerals, I was putting them in another. If it was just a word, like a normal word, like Sahara, I'd put them into one tray.
Okay.
I don't really know what you did, but whatever it was, I know for a fact you spent most of your time today undoing what you did. Because you didn't finish putting all your pieces in baggies, and I did.
I have homework.
Yeah, the game stays with you, so you get to fuck around with this for the next few days in your spare time.
I have other things to be doing.
Well, you shouldn't have signed up for this then, should you?
No.
But we were getting through it, and the Italian black shirts, they're a group that I have. I've got 4 divisions, and anyone who's keeping track at home, first of all, commiserations, and secondly, you'll know that divisions are the biggest sort of collection of units, and I have 4 black shirt divisions.
That's a lot of bad guys.
The first CCNN, the second CCNN, the third, the fourth, and the first CCNN, the abbreviation on the little piece of cardboard, is 1 CCNN. And then I also picked out the second one, 2 CCNN.
Okay, what's the numbers or the way you tell them apart?
It was the same for the fourth as well. What do you think the third one was?
Just CCNN.
3 CCNN.
Yeah.
Nope.
What was it then?
I can't remember, but I think it was something like 150 LPE or something completely unrelated. Well, why? Why is that the case?
A different group of guys.
But it's the third in a series of 4.
Yeah, but this is the thing. This is why I have issues with British High Command during the war as opposed to SPI, because they probably named them that stupid shit back then.
But the thing is, I get it with
slavishly devoted themselves to recreating what happened in history. So
the saving grace I've got is mine were the bad guys historically. So them doing this to me, that sort of feels thematic.
Yeah. My question, why is the British Army just sort of scattered across? Why is no one with the rest of their units? There's just field guns by themselves, just guys walking around with no support. Like, why aren't they together?
There's men, though. There's men with the guns. Like, the big guns, like the howitzers and stuff, they've got, like, a crew that look out for them.
Yeah, but, like, not in the game.
No, in the game they do. They've got men. We don't have, like, a separate
track
piece.
of them, or they don't do anything, so
well, if
they're not there.
If the gun gets blown up, the men get blown up, presumably.
Presumably, because they're not an independent thing.
Oh, we shouldn't be saying presumably.
We shouldn't presume anything.
We started the game. We don't even know how the trucks work.
I mean, we know roughly how they work.
Well, they carry things.
You load them up from
Right.
supply depots,
Yeah.
or cities, or
Yeah.
ports.
Mm-hmm.
Then you drive them to another supply city, depot, or port, and then eventually another truck comes and takes it to a guy who will eat the food, drink the water, and shoot the gun.
I'm really sorry. I really hate that I'm doing this while we're recording, but I'm going to put you on the spot. How much can the trucks carry?
Well, there's light trucks, medium trucks, and heavy trucks.
Yeah.
And they're all sort of different.
Yeah.
But that's not the kind of knowledge you need off the top of your head as a commander of a logistical game.
Sorry, what's your motto?
Fuck the trucks.
Yeah, because they're really
Vitally
important. Yeah. Right, okay. And so you're not sure what they can carry, just that there's different types. Yeah. We're not saying different things. We're agreeing on the same point.
Yeah, but you don't need to concern yourself with details. No one ever gets caught up in the details in war. It's only about the big picture.
What the fuck are you talking about? The game is entirely detail-oriented. We've got nothing else to talk about other than the details of the game. It's so complicated. That's the point. Today, I will say, we're starting playing it. This is the first recording of the year. This is the first time we've actually started to play the game. Because this is playing the game. This is part of what the game is.
Yes, it's all logistics and organization, but not details. So yeah, we're in it.
And I think
organizing stuff.
And I think I'm still waiting for the moment where, like, you know, when you finish setting up Monopoly and you've put all the community chest cards down, and the banker's dished out all the money, and he's hid 2 500s up his sleeve for later on in the game when he wants to cheat, and you're ready to start playing the game. Yeah. I'm waiting for that moment with this, and I keep on forgetting there isn't that. This is it. This is the game. It's this.
It's gonna become
bookkeeping.
It's gonna become more dynamic when we're moving stuff around.
What's your source?
It can't be less dynamic.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, I suppose so.
Got ya.
So tell me what was your favourite part about today?
Fixing my box of pieces that I'd messed up.
Did that make you feel a little bit happier?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like a bit of organisation. I mean, not applied to my life, but for stupid games, love it.
I think my favourite part of it was when I needed to find really difficult to find pieces of cardboard, and I would just occasionally spot them immediately in the box.
I mean, that was good. That was a nice feeling.
Let out a little yippee.
Then a toot.
A toot. A little celebratory toot.
So that's fun.
Tutankhamun.
I mean, that's Egypt-based. Maybe we'll find his tomb during the game.
Should we do a mini-game?
Unleash the curse.
Let's get spooky with it. Should we get some eldritch horror mixed in with...
Yeah.
with the fascist march across North Africa during World War II.
Well, they loved all that occult bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted to do sort of zombies and stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, they wanted to make a big bell that brought people back from the dead or something.
Fetch me their souls!
Yeah, I mean, Indiana Jones is... I mean, the only bit of it that's not true is Indiana Jones.
That wasn't...
The Nazis were looking for shit.
I was doing Call of Duty Zombies.
Didn't recognise that, so moved on.
Kino de Toten.
Oh, Cinema of the Dead. I speak German.
No, you say one sentence in German.
Guten Tag.
A sentence, not a greeting.
Moving on.
You coward.
I did poorly in German.
You small man. How dare you?
I'm bad at languages.
Then why lie and say you can speak?
Because I didn't know you'd call me on it, and I wanted the listeners to think I was cool.
Oh no! Oh, we're starting the new year with a bang.
Yeah, with sad admissions.
What sad admissions do I have? I don't know. I drank some Huel today.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bring that up because
we did that in the first episode,
and I'm still as angry. I'm angrier at that than I'll ever be at this game.
I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just staying full of nutrition.
No.
Yeah.
Just eat food. Eat an appropriate amount of food.
I'm eating the perfect amount of food because Huel's a... I'm not doing this again.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this a second time. No. You know what? No, I said I'm not getting annoyed at the game. I can get annoyed at this. I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing the Huel thing again.
You don't have to. You were wrong then, you're wrong now. Let's move on.
Fish finger sandwich. I needed to bring that up.
You didn't need to bring it up. You were bullied by a co-worker.
No, someone asked me to bring it up, and I said I would. Greg's in limited locations do a fish finger sandwich, and I think you should have it. It sounds really nice. I was gonna buy one on the way here today, and I didn't. I bought Huel, and I feel like a coward.
You didn't even. You've not even had this sandwich you've been talking about.
No, I've only found out about it today. The only chance I had to get it was when I was walking here to yours today, and I'd have to go slightly out my way, and I really needed the toilet, and then I got here, forgot that, didn't need the toilet anymore, so I really probably could have had it.
So you should have got a fish finger sandwich. You should have left and gone and got a fish finger sandwich. I would have waited.
All right, well, get your time turner out then, friend. We'll turn this one back.
If only.
Oh, wow. If you could turn back time by 1 week, what would you do differently?
I had a pretty good week. Probably nothing. Maybe invest. Although I didn't pay attention to the stock market or Bitcoin or anything, so I wouldn't know what to invest in.
Oh, Bitcoin's nothing. You should follow up. Actually, what you should do is get involved in the Beast games. You know, Mr. Beast's Squid Game thing.
Yeah, I don't want to be involved in that. Is
that still going?
It's probably being released. I think it's done. He's finished the games. He's killed all those people.
They're all dead now. They all died in the one where you have to scratch a cookie.
Did they do that? Oh, yeah.
They did that in the Netflix series. I don't know if they did
Was
it on
that
the...
based on the Beast Games?
Yeah. The second season of Squid Games is based on Beast Games.
That would actually have been funny if they just had like a YouTuber presenting it in Squid Game Season 2.
I wouldn't be shocked. That seems like the sort of direction that they're going in. Entertainment has taken a nosedive.
It's become content.
It's nothing's
There
content.
is no art. There is only content.
This is neither. Oh,
This is content.
this is technically an audio file that we're releasing out there.
As content.
Yeah.
And one day when we get really good at it, it'll be art.
When's that happening?
We've got 8 years to almost
Is that,
figure it out.
Is that en route, is it?
Yeah.
So,
The last episode of this podcast will be comparable to Michelangelo's David or, one of Picasso's paintings.
David's Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That would work really well if the creator of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was called David. Do you reckon he is?
I mean, it makes sense.
If we had to guess
There's
now...
no way to find out.
If you had to guess right now, what would you say his name was? The creator of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't need full name, just first name.
Dave and a guy called Greg.
2 people.
I think it was a creative collaboration, just like this.
And you think that... Yeah, this is a collaboration. This is a meeting of the minds. So I'm going to go with a single guy, Chris.
Oh.
I think Chris.
Well, there's no way to find out, so...
I mean, there is. I'm going to check right now.
No, don't.
So I'm going for Chris. You've went for... What was it?
David and Greg.
David and Greg. Teenage pregnancy is the first thing that comes up.
And that's based on your previous searches, so...
Teenage dirtbags up there. Right, hang on a minute. Created by... Right, okay, it is a creative endeavor between 2 individuals.
Nailed it.
But you didn't get their names right. Kevin and Peter.
That was close.
No, by what metric are you measuring that?
They're all sort of similar level names.
Similar level? What, like they've both got 5 letters?
Yeah, they're all pretty common.
Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird, or
We
Lard.
can't just read Wikipedia, man.
I'm just, it's just a shout out. Check out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles if you've not seen it before. It's good.
Which turtle are you?
What, like on a BuzzFeed quiz?
Yeah.
I reckon I'm. What's the rhino called? Who's friends with them in the sewer?
I think he's their enemy.
Oh, I thought they were sort of like frenemies.
Bebop or Rocksteady.
I don't know. That's part of the issue. I don't know.
Yeah. And I'm Krang.
Krang.
Yeah.
Krang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
Well, he's not popping up anymore, is he?
He'll be back.
What, in the MCU?
Yeah, didn't he get acquitted recently?
The actor Jonathan
Majors.
Yeah, but I feel like once you got Robert Downey Jr. back, you don't need Jonathan Majors.
I mean, it would be nice to finish that off. I mean, I'm not that invested. I don't think anyone else is, but just from a storytelling perspective.
We're telling a bit of a story here, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, part of this was to see how quickly we degrade mentally by having to do the game. Doesn't seem like it's really been the game. You've just come in here degraded.
I've just had a really bad night's sleep, and I just got more and more tired at work, and then I came here, and then I was sort of ready for the sort of tactical nature of the game to shock me into being alert, and instead we just spent 3.5 hours picking out little pieces of cardboard in a fairly dimly lit room because it's dark outside and we were doing it by lamplight. So
Well, the light bulb's out for the main light.
So I was sat there squinting at little pieces of cardboard while My Kink is Karma was playing by Chapel Roan, and I think I played 4 times because my Spotify messed up.
I mean, it was looping.
Yeah, something looped at some point. I don't know why. So I feel like it's Yeah, something got to me. I got Guantanamo partway through this process.
Well, I think as just a rule to carry forward, never count on the game to energize you.
Yeah, that's on me. I thought I'd have to concentrate more. Instead, it was just like such a passive activity that
Get a coffee on the way over.
No, because you're not meant to have coffee for 10 hours before bedtime.
So go to bed at like 8 in the morning.
Right.
But be energized for this.
Oh, you're a more selfish man than you were last year. Was that your New Year's resolution in the end?
Yeah. I've decided to not harass Michael McIntyre.
Oh, don't bring him back into it. I thought we left that in 2024.
Well, I'm saying we have, but I'm going to be meaner. And less courteous.
You should be careful because, you're the one with the disorganized tray.
That's completely unnecessary. The tray has been organised now. To a certain extent.
It's not. You're complaining to yourself when you were behind me. We've got pictures this time, though, haven't we, of the map?
Yeah, they'll be on our website, which also just launched.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. When we're recording this one, we've just released episodes 1 and 2.
Yeah, we're now officially podcasters and we can't undo that.
Yeah, we can't take it back. I don't know how to get it back from all of the platforms.
Well, no, it's more like if you do it once.
Oh, it's like a stain on your soul.
It's a stain, yeah.
So, we've got episodes 1 and 2 out. This will be in the second batch. We've just recorded the intro and outro for episode 3 right before doing this. So that's a weird sort of twist of linear time.
Yeah, because this is going to be...
So this will come out...
2 weeks. Yeah, we need to stop doing this on the podcast.
This is going to come out a week after
yeah.
episode 3 came out that we've just recorded the intro for. Oh, yeah. It's so confused. Why do we do it this way? We're powering through though.
Yep. A media empire is born.
We've got good, strong spirits about this. This is feeling like a new dawn.
A new day.
Are you singing? Continue.
No, I don't know the rest.
Which one were you singing? Who sung that song in your head?
I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know if you're going for the original, if you're going for Bublé. Muse did a cover of that.
Not them. Maybe who's the original?
Oh, pass.
Probably not that one then either.
I can tell you 2 people it isn't.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
I was thinking Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird.
I mean, you don't know that. They may also have been talented musically.
Let me have a little look. So, Kevin Eastman. Nope. He's got a cool little soul patch going on. And Peter Laird. No, also not a singer. They published the. Just reading the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I mean, I asked you not to.
If anyone's interested, they released they self-published the first black and white issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle as an initial print run of 3,000 copies for the 40-page oversized comic. It was largely funded by a loan from Eastman's uncle, Quentin.
I can count on you to cut this out, right?
No, this is going to be staying around for a little while.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm going to be keeping this bit in.
Yeah. And the listeners will obviously have noticed, we've got pop guards now, so less abrupt breathing.
The more you've been talking in that sentence, you moved further away from the microphone, so they might just be thinking that pop guards is something that makes you slowly vanish into the ether. I've
not nailed mic technique, but again, we've got 8 years.
We do. I think we've done well so far. I mean, we've got no right to say that. It's down to the people listening, but hey ho.
So was your complaints about the game, was it just that one thing about the black shirts?
Well, it was that and that we had to spend all that time picking out all those pieces and putting them into little bags.
That was on us.
No, that's on the game. The game shouldn't be that way.
We could have organised things from the start.
What is going on? You are on the side of this game far too often for my liking.
I mean, I have to be, because you're unfairly being mean to it. It's a work of art.
unfairly being mean to it. You've read the rules.
They made a few mistakes.
And again, I'm not angry because I'm not allowed to be. That was the promise. But I'm disappointed.
Why?
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
You shouldn't be disappointed at all.
I think they should have done something different.
Just a different game.
Like a racing game.
Oh, that would be cool. We should have done a Gran Turismo.
Like a 1,500-hour racing game sounds cool.
Or a podcast where we both learn to drive.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Just podcasting during driving lessons.
That's not illegal, is it?
I mean, not yet. That's one of those things where it becomes illegal.
When? They're putting a law in for that.
When a tragedy occurs recording two guys driving.
Should I call the podcast that? Two guys driving? Driving each other insane.
Hey!
Driving each other insane with these chemical reactions as we look at each other from across the table.
Just utter disgust.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, it's fun.
I don't know, I feel like we've got some good chemistry. We could drive each other insane. I feel like we could be the characters in Journey's Don't Stop Believing. I could be the...
or less important members of the Manson family.
I was thinking I could be the small town girl. You could be the city boy.
Born and raised in West Detroit.
South Detroit.
I'm not.
Fuck's sake, Andy.
I'm doing... It's not an exact cover.
We're trying to avoid any copyright infringement. We don't want to get DMCA'd.
I just relate to West Detroit more than South Detroit.
You never been to Detroit, have you?
No. Not yet. Might go one day.
Is that on the bucket list?
See Motor City.
Ooh.
Buy a house for like not much. Oh, now he's turned into a car. Oh, anything to avoid being dialed in, eh?
Oh, there's something going on with me today. I think it's exhaustion
and illness.
Yeah, I'm really run down. Really run down. You've just overcome a bit of an illness.
I mean, yeah.
So it's your fault.
No, it's not. I didn't give you the illness. I overcame mine with such tenacity that disease is now gone.
Ooh, wah!
It's not even a car. You're just making noises now.
And I'm down with the sickness.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No more.
Have high energy, James. Oh, no. Tone it down again.
Yeah, I got what I asked for and I didn't like it.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe next time just temper your expectations. maybe it's fine that I'm ill and tired.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be asking too much.
So, how do you think this is going to go?
I think once they're moving pieces around, we're jazzing, there's convoys on the go, planes in the air, it'll be a lot of fun. I'm starting to come up with a plan.
You got a plan?
Starting.
What, like for how you're going to play the game properly?
Yeah, like what I'm going to do on my turn.
Oh, why if you've thought that far ahead? I
mean, you should have.
I've been busy today. I've been putting all these pieces into little plastic bags.
Yeah, did that require 100% of your brain capacity?
Today it did.
Boy, that's really sad.
Yeah, I had some fuel to, give me a bit of brain fuel.
And it didn't work.
Then I had some skips. I had a bag of skips.
Didn't work.
And now I've got a bit of a headache.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get your shit together.
Or just will myself to not have an illness.
Yeah.
That's not a reasonable expectation, don't you think?
I mean, I'm expecting it of you.
You're an unreasonable man.
And I'm an incredibly reasonable man.
No, I've always said you're not. Something about you I just don't like. You rub me the wrong way, Andrew.
Good, you should. You should be annoyed by me. It's part of my tactics.
No, I'm gonna keep level-headed. I'm not gonna fall into the trap that they did. The bad guys.
You're not gonna try and rebuild the Roman Empire.
That was
your New Year's resolution.
No, my New Year's resolution was to... I can't actually remember.
It was to be less angry at the game.
No, I did actually make a New Year's resolution.
Well, like a life one.
Well, it was on New Year's Eve.
So of course you can't remember it.
No. Bit busy for New Year's Eve, and I can't remember what my resolution was, but I think it was something to do with beating you at the game.
That's not happening this
year.
I mean, that's...
Happy New Year!
It's a poorly thought out resolution.
Feliz Navidad!
When no... You can't stop singing as a crutch.
Oh, I need to get that last little bit of energy out somehow.
No, don't get it out. Use it. Harness it for the podcast.
I'm using it. I'm using it right now.
Okay.
It's being harnessed.
Oh. And that was it. This is just noises, man.
It's called ASMR.
No one's enjoying this.
James is.
At least you are.
Yeah.
At least you've come in here with a bad attitude and bad energy and ruined this podcast, but at least you're having fun, eh?
I'm having a fucking great time.
You're a fucking mess. And as you can see, the friendship's breaking down fast.
Oh, I don't want to be ill. Don't like being ill. It's such a burden.
Power through.
This is me powering through.
Power through better.
I can't sing Down with the Sickness.
Power.
And I can't make loud groaning noises. And I'm not really sure what other outlet I've got to get better.
Use words.
I'm using words right now. I'm articulating why I think that you're really making me feel worse.
And that's fine. It's good that you feel worse when I'm talking.
This is gaslighting, by the way.
No, it isn't.
That's what gaslighting is.
It's mean and pointless.
Gaslighting is when someone's not feeling very well, and then you say something that they don't want to hear.
It just simply isn't gaslighting. I've never gaslit anyone, especially not you.
Why especially not me? We're in a competitive environment. You're primed to gaslight me.
But I haven't.
You're gaslighting me right now. About the gaslighting.
I don't see it that way.
Oh.
You're crazy. You're hysterical, James.
I was going to sing Feliz Navidad again, but I'm not going to.
Don't. I don't think you should have got a haircut. This seems like a Samson type situation, but for podcasting.
I didn't get a haircut.
You did. You got rid of all your hair.
I shaved my head.
That counts.
Spending too much on hair gel, you see.
Were you spending anything on hair gel?
Yeah. Do you think I just shoplift hair gel? I need to use it somehow. I need to get a hold of it. Do you think my hair just used to look like that?
I mean, it's upsetting if you had to use product to make it look like that.
Wow, fuck you. See, this is why I did it.
Why? To get rid of me saying true things about you?
Got called Brittany today at work. All because my hair went from length to being all gone.
I mean, she's the world's most famous bald person, so that makes sense.
Lex Luthor?
Not real. Not as famous as Britney Spears.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Real, not as famous as Britney Spears.
Oh, here's one for you. Mark Sinclair.
Who is that?
You may know him by his alter ego.
Vinny D.
Vinny D?
Well, yeah, he's the most famous man in the world, but he's not bald.
You tried to reach out to him last week to ask him to come on the podcast.
I haven't yet. I'm waiting till we have some episodes out so he can hear. And then I'll get in touch with him via the contact form on his website.
The thing is, the podcast isn't about family, so he's not interested. It's about sandy Nazis.
There's a lot of cars involved.
Oh, that's true. You could do like a Fast and Furious prequel.
Yeah, and I get a Riddick on turn 50.
You get what?
I get a Fury.
Riddick shows up.
Yeah.
On turn 50.
Yeah. Have you not known we're injecting a lot of the supernatural and other properties into this game?
Oh, fuck, I did not realise that Riddick shows up.
I'm gonna send him after Rommel.
Oh, Riddick versus Rommel is going to be an exciting turn 50.
I'd like to see that animated.
And to make it more interesting, because Rommel, he gets a car, as you may remember, it doesn't have an FM radio.
No FM for Rommel.
What it does
God,
have...
he's got to listen to the worst shows.
What it does have is a flux capacitor.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
The Nazis never invented time travel.
Yeah, Doc Brown did.
And he was a Nazi?
Nazi sympathizer.
Oh, that's concerning. I've not seen those films, but...
What he did do, though, is he was helping build a bomb for the Libyans.
And the game set in Libya.
There we go.
Damn it, you get a Doc Brown.
I get Doc Brown. He's gonna give a flux capacitor to the Libyans.
Wait, doesn't he rip them off?
He does, yeah. That's
so
why
I get to take resources off you.
That's why they shoot
under
him.
the guise of an enigmatic scientist.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
I'd love to know how they met, Doc Brown and Marty McFly.
Just hanging out. That's a normal relationship that should be modelled.
I feel like that's what we've got going on. I feel like you're Doc Brown.
I'm a very old man.
You're Doc Brown. You're 74.
Oh, I wish I was that close to death.
And I'm in high school.
Yeah, we shouldn't be making any evidence of this talk.
Why not?
Because if you're saying I'm like Doc Brown, I'm a bad guy.
Doc Brown's a nice man.
No, why is he hanging out with that kid, and why isn't he telling people about time travel? Doesn't he just use it to, like, facilitate incest?
No, no, that's what Marty McFly does by accident.
Yes, because Doc Brown facilitates it.
Doc Brown didn't mean to do that.
He essentially made an incest machine that also travels through time.
That's not what the flux capacitor is. The flux capacitor is a piece of scientific equipment that Doc Brown manifested in his psyche when he hit his head really hard on the sink.
So it's the result of a brain injury.
Yeah, it works.
I might have to watch these films one day.
You haven't seen Back to the Future?
No, not like...
Oh, what the fuck? This isn't okay.
I have a few shocking blind spots.
Yeah, pop culture seems to be one of them.
Yeah. But my version seems better, so I don't want to corrupt that by watching the actual film.
Well, we've got to go through something much more exciting than time travel. We're delving back in time in our own little way.
So it's not more exciting than it is time travel.
It's not even time travel. It's just playing a board game,
which you like. Don't get angry.
I'm not angry at it. Again, I'm just thinking things through a little bit. So next time we're gonna do the naval convoy plan, and maybe if we can get to it, and we're gonna put our pieces down on the board. That is
the next thing.
We're putting the pieces down on the board now that we've got them in the little baggies,
which we have to do every week we play. So that can't take a full 3 hours.
It can't. We need to figure out how to do that really quickly. I think that's it. I think we're done. I think we're done today. I think that's it.
Really?
Yeah. I think we've talked about everything we need to talk about, and I think it's time for me to go to bed.
All right.
What do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, you probably should.
You got more to say?
I hope you're better next week.
I'll be better than you, sunshine.
Realistic goals. Be better than you were this week.
Can't be better than peak performance.
If this was peak performance, this is over.
Well,
this podcast and this friendship.
In that case,
I turned down Mensa, and this is your peak.
Well, in that case, you heard it here, folks. You're listening to the final episode of War with a Mate. This is it. This is where it all falls apart.
So tune in next week.
We'll speak to you next time. You'll hear what went on, and I suppose pray for me. Make sure I get better.
I'll pray for him to get worse. It's up to you.
It depends how nasty you are, I suppose. But either way, I'm gonna be praying for all of you tonight. Pray that you all have a really nice evening, and that you get a nice fish finger sandwich from selected Gregg stores.
So this is very local.
This is incredibly local.
It's a local podcast for local people.
Local people, brave people,
subtle people, humble people.
And that's it. If you're not any of those things, you can fuck off. We'll speak to you next time. Good evening. Good night. Good morning.
I apologize for him.
I'm going to bed.
Stay subtle, humble, and brave, guys.
Get some rest.
See you
next time.